Welcome to Dirt Road Believer. I hope you are having a very, very Merry Christmas. And we're just 4 days away from Christmas, so it is getting so close. And we're going to start with some giveaways, okay? We have a lot of exciting things going on today. Please stick around for today's devotion, The Perfect Gift. I want to share my perfect gift with you. We are in a month of Be the Ember in December, and I just want to say thank you because so many of you have commented, called, caught me out in public and just told me things that are going on in your life right now and how this December has been really a game changer for a lot of you because you are being that spark that is causing a fire. And I know you have lit a fire in me, so thank you very much. I'd like to remind you about our Dirt Road Believer giving opportunity. If you would like to give to the ministry of Dirt Road Believer, then just go to the Facebook group, Dirt Road Believer Facebook group, and scroll down. You will see this Christmas logo and it says Dirt Road Believer Fundraiser. And I'm so excited to tell you that we have already raised $530. Our goal is $5,000 and this money goes to fund the ministry in 2022. So this will run through the end of December, December 31st. So if you would like to give, you may go there to do so. All right, let's get to some giveaways. All right, we're going to begin with I called it the unicorn because it's the only one like it. It's the Green Christmas Dirt Road Believer sweatshirt hoodie, and it's a medium. So let's draw for that. Good luck to everyone who entered to win. We have some pretty amazing gifts to give away today. Let's see who won. Angie Wilson, congratulations, you won the hoodie. Good job. All right, next we are giving away, remember the Holiday Hot Mess shirts? I had one in every size. Every size was not entered to win. Only one entered to win the XXL, so Sandra Pledger, that size is yours. Now let's draw for the extra large Holiday Hot Mess t-shirt donated by Miss Samantha Fowler from Spring Creek Boutique. And Dana Treadaway, you won the Holiday Hot Mess extra large t-shirt. Now let's draw for the large. And the others I'm going to hang on to and give them away some other time. Thank you, Samantha, for donating those cute t-shirts. All right, who won the... Nan Stewart won the large. So congratulations to all of you. And now, I guess this is the biggie. This is the $50 gift card to Gaga's Boutique. Ginger, thank you for donating this to our giveaway. And we had a lot enter to win that. So let's shake them and see who is going to win. And then we're gonna announce our giveaways for today. All right. Miranda Turner, you won the $50 gift card to Gaga's. Congratulations. She can go shopping for herself. All right, let's keep going with our giveaways from last week. All right, let's keep going. We've got 3 more gifts to give away. What I just gave away, that was from last Tuesday's video. These giveaways are from last Thursday's video. We draw for all the winners on Tuesday. So let's start with the red. This was a small red Dirt Road Believer long sleeve t-shirt. So let's start with that. Wait, wrong one. Got to pull from the right one. Okay, the winner for this one is Danielle Elrod. Congratulations, Danielle. And now for the Spring Creek Boutique. It's got their logo on it. Long sleeve gray t-shirt. Who is going to win that? Mickey Bradley. Congratulations, you won the Spring Creek Boutique shirt. And then this actually was really popular. the gift for the man. It's the Duke Cannon Products Illegally Cut Pine and Bloody Knuckles cream for your hands. We love that stuff at our house. So let's see who won. And now I know for sure that men are watching because some entered to win. So I hope you win it. Let's see. Wendy Price. Wendy Price also won the socks last week. So Wendy, you are just winner all the way around. Okay, let's get to today's giveaways. Today's gifts are a little bit different. We do have our standard merch that we're giving away every time. So this is the long sleeve Dirt Road Believer Christmas t-shirt, and it is a medium. So again, if you want to enter to win that, just comment merch and you will be entered. You can comment here on YouTube or on Facebook, either one. And this next giveaway is special to me. We have, I can go on and look at who subscribes to this and where they're from, and we have many people overseas that are watching Dirt Road Believer, and I think about what something means to us versus what it means to them. And if we were given a gift of $100, it would be cool, but it would be gone in no time. When you give a gift of $100 to somewhere like the Philippines or India, it means something entirely different. It means feeding their family for a month or more. It means a lot because $1 goes a whole lot further, and it's so simple to give. So this is exclusively for people not on American soil. Okay, so anyone that is overseas can enter to win this, and it's very simple for me to give because all I have to do is go on PayPal. So if you have a PayPal account and you live overseas, you can enter to win $100. So all you do is comment where you're from, what country you're from, and of course your name will pop up if you're on YouTube. But we will draw for this $100 next Tuesday. We'll also draw for the t-shirt next Tuesday. I can't do fun gifts like merchandise and stuff overseas because it costs too much to ship, but I'm excited about this $100 giveaway. So share it with your friends and family and get those entries in by, I guess, Sunday, the day after Christmas, because that's when I'll draw, and then I'll announce it on Tuesday. All right, guys. Okay, we're back for today's devotion, and I have it framed this way for today. We're talking about the perfect gift, and hanging above me is what I consider one of the most perfect gifts that I have ever gotten, and I've got it a little dressed up for the holidays. But this is a piece of driftwood. At one point, looked like it may have been a perfect board, but it floated around in the water, and you can almost, maybe you can see on camera, but about halfway down, you can tell this end was in the water and exposed to those elements a lot more than this end because it looks totally different. It has so much character, and when we redid our living room several months back, I insisted that this was going on the wall because years ago, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, we were at the lake, and my 3 sons, they would ride off in kayaks and stuff. Well, this particular day, they stayed gone a really, really long time, and I really started to worry about them. And just at the point that I started to go looking for them, they come dragging this giant heavy board back with them. They're towing it behind the kayak. And then they lug it out onto the bank. It took all this effort, and they did that for me because they know Mama loves driftwood. Mama is gonna love this. She's just gonna love this driftwood, and they were right. I just fell in love with it. I love every nook and cranny and grain. I love that right up here you might see a little dip is where beaver teeth have chewed out part of the wood. I just have a real fascination with driftwood, and I can find so many parallels to the faith and spirituality in driftwood. So I won't go off on that tangent, but all that to say, my kids did that for me. And so I stored it in my basement for a really long time. So when it came time to redo the living room, I said, that board is going on this wall. And my husband was like, well, that's interesting. So we kind of had to compromise. So the wall that I'm looking at has 3 deer heads facing me. So we came to a compromise. But I just love this so much. I love looking at it every day. It may not be what everybody would choose to put on their wall, but it has special meaning to me. And I want to talk about the perfect gift today. And there are three things that make up the perfect gift. Number one, a perfect gift is hand-picked with you in mind. It is yours alone. You were the only one thought of when it was gotten. Number two, the perfect gift requires some level of sacrifice. The sacrifice that my sons made that day to think of me, to handpick something they thought, and then to, they were small at the time, so, getting it all the way back. It was a sacrifice. And then the third thing is the gift has to be received. It has to be received with joy. And those are the 3 things that make up the perfect gift. And for all these years that I have read the Christmas story, there are some gifts that I've always known about. We always think about gold, frankincense, and myrrh. You may even think of the significance, but I bet you there's one part of these gifts that maybe you haven't thought about yet. So we're just taking one verse. This is Matthew 2:11, and it says, entering the house, this is talking about the wise men, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and falling to their knees, they worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Now, I said there's one part of those gifts we really don't think about, and it's what happened to those gifts? I mean, Mary and Joseph were poor, we know that, but they were just given these gifts of great value that would have been, just lavishly expensive things to own. It would have made them wealthy. So what happened to these gifts? We don't read about them becoming overnight, rags to riches type story. We don't read of them becoming wealthy. We don't read of Jesus, being like a trust fund baby and growing up and inheriting all this money. So what did they do with the gifts? We're going to get to that, but first I want to tell you why these gifts were perfect. They were hand-picked. They were a symbol of kingship. Gold had Jesus as a king in mind. Frankincense was a symbol of deity, and the myrrh acted as an embalming herb, and it was the symbol of his death one day. So each of these 3 gifts were handpicked with his kingship, his deity, and his crucifixion in mind. And then I said the second part of a perfect gift is the level of sacrifice that you go to. And we know from the scriptures that the wise men traveled a really long way for a very long time to get these gifts to Jesus. And so there was a great deal of sacrifice involved. And there was a sacrifice of praise as well. It says that when they saw him, they fell down and they worshiped him. So that sacrifice of praise when the gift was finally delivered. And then number 3, this is where we learn about what happened when those gifts were received. Jesus was too little to do anything with them. So what did the parents do with these gifts? These gifts were received with joy. Shortly after the gifts were given, Joseph was warned in a dream that he had to flee because Herod had people after Jesus to kill Jesus. Now, it was very difficult to travel back then, and traveling safely was expensive. We know that they fled to Egypt to fulfill the prophecy. The Messiah would come out of Egypt, so they were there for a while. But to travel this young couple with this baby, to travel safely for as long as they had to before Herod died would have been very expensive. So now this is not in scripture, okay, but the timeline and when the gifts were given and when they had to travel, and they were afforded the opportunity to travel safely and have places to stay and food to eat, and probably people that they were paying to provide security for them. It times out perfectly with these gifts. And so these gifts were given from the Lord, and they were timed just perfectly. And if you've ever gotten a gift exactly when you need it, and it's handpicked for you, it's received with such joy. And so this brings me back to the gift that lay in the manger on Christmas morn so many years ago, over 2,000 years ago. It was the perfect gift. Jesus was handpicked for you, handpicked so that you could live in freedom and be forgiven, handpicked because God is sovereign, and through his son Jesus, there is no small detail of your life that he is ignoring, that he is oblivious to. He knows everything, and he works in the smallest details because Jesus was handpicked as a gift for you. Number two, there was a level of sacrifice attached to this gift. It was his crucifixion. He died so that his blood could cleanse you and you can be free and forgiven of your sin. And then thirdly, it has to be received with joy. It's not the perfect gift until it is received and welcomed with joy. And so, Dirt Road believers, I know that you have received that gift. And if you're watching and you haven't received that gift this Christmas, it really is the perfect gift. It was handpicked for you. It required a great, huge sacrifice. And I pray that you will receive it with joy. Guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's devotion. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget about our fundraiser on Facebook, Dirt Road Believer Fundraiser. This giving opportunity lasts until the end of December, so if you'd like to give, go to the Dirt Road Believer Facebook group. Hey guys, get those entries in for today's giveaways. People overseas, I love you guys. I'm praying for you, and I just wish you all the luck in the world. I hope you win this much needed money for the new year. All right, guys. We will announce these winners. We will draw these winners next Tuesday, just after Christmas. So get that last minute holiday stuff done, gifts wrapped, food cooked, all that fun stuff. And I'm going to see you back here on Thursday, just a couple of days before Christmas. Hey guys, until then, slow down. Take the dirt road, believer.